Hello, it's Alyssa again. I'm here with another video. Today I wanted to talk about how anime has shaped me to become Christian. So, I think that anime characters are often the ideal version of a human. Typically, the main character or a lot of the characters in anime are morally steady, disciplined, physically strong, emotionally grounded, they're selfless and brave. And I think that these ideals draw us into anime and make us really like the characters and inspire us. Can't tell you how many times I only did a run because I wanted to be strong, like Tengen Uzui. Or I only finished all my sets on bench press because I wanted to be like Goku. It's a little silly, but it is true. And I still feel like that. I think anime is really cool and really good, and I think it can bring out the best in people. I think that we look for these ideals in people around us and in society, and it's rare to find them. And because of that, I think we get really drawn into anime. And then we have Jesus Christ. And he is not a fictional character. He's not a fictional ideal. He is a real person, and he lived with radical integrity. And Jesus Christ calls us to do that as well. He calls us to follow him. He says, "Take up your cross and follow me every day if you want to be my disciple." And as a weeb, that is quite motivating. That's like pretty cool. Like, okay, I will take up my cross and follow you. That's cool. Yeah, I think that's really cool. I don't know. It's just like, yeah, let's do it. So cool. Okay. Jesus is like the perfect example of an anime character, if it's okay for me to say that about you, Jesus. He forgave his enemies. He lived, like I said, with integrity every day. He walked knowingly and selflessly into suffering, and he gave up everything to save humanity. I think that's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. Since I've become a Christian and I've started following Jesus, I have found so much joy in my life, and I can say honestly that I am happy, and I am so full of joy, and it's really nice. And you know those anime episodes, maybe it's like a filler episode, and nothing crazy is happening, and there's no big battles going on, and everybody's just like, I don't know, outside having something to eat, and the sun is shining, and there's cherry blossoms falling from the tree, and what are those bugs called? The cicadas. Those guys, they're buzzing. You know those episodes where it's just like, yeah, I feel like since I've met Jesus, my life has slowly melted into that like slice of life anime feeling. And I think that we spend a lot of time seeking escape, seeking excitement, loud stuff to drown out the internal world that can sometimes be scary and uncomfortable. seeking, like a big breakthrough or a plot twist or something. But what Jesus has shown me as he's made my life slow down and more steady and still is that you don't need these like breakthroughs all the time or these big experiences. Rather, there is peace and truth and Jesus Christ himself in the ordinary, in all of these everyday moments, all of these slice of life moments, like the birds singing, cooking food, doing chores, mundane things, sunlight coming through the window, especially if it's stained glass window, especially if it's a high mass and there's chanting and stained glass and the incense is drifting across the altar, and then it's like so austere, like you're in like a Studio Ghibli movie or something. I think anime taught me to appreciate those little moments on the screen, and Jesus really shows you how to live those moments and how to live with joy and gratitude and just so much peace inside. I think that's all I think. I think that's all I thought of to say. Okay. Bye. I hope that you feel the peace of Jesus in your life.